Hello, my name is Mark Herschel. I am the Western Regional Scouting Recruiting Director for CSA Prepstar. CSA Prepstar is a company that works with student athletes that want to play at the next level in college. The recruitment process is very difficult, and we work with families and students to make that process easier and ensure success. We market and promote the student athletes to over 2,000 schools that use our services, which translates into over 32,000 coaches for all sports that play at the collegiate level. We have over a 92% success rate with our student athletes in placing them in the college of their choices with scholarships. With over 30 years of working with student athletes in the recruitment business, we have gotten over 50,000 students over $1 billion in scholarships. We work with all colleges and universities in Division I, II, and III, and NAIA schools. With the recruitment budgets being cut on these coaches not being able to get out and look at student athletes, they rely very heavily on our services to bring them quality athletes. And the way we do that is we only take on 360 students per sport per year. We make sure they are qualified and verified and have a high GPA, which is very important to us. This way the coaches know that when we send them a project and we send them a portfolio, they know that we are already sending them a quality student athlete that will work well into their program. We work with student athletes and their families to obtain the scholarships. And the way we do this is through personal service. And what we do is we walk through the parents and the players all the way through the process of how they're going to get a scholarship, what they need to do in school, what they need to do for their athletics, how they need to file the paperwork, and everything that goes along with the recruitment process. Like I said, it's a very difficult process to navigate by yourself and would take many, many hours, and we have the skills to do that and get it done for you. We look forward to hearing back from you, and we are confident that we can obtain a scholarship for you. Please watch the rest of this video and listen to a few of our success stories. Thank you.
I've been with CSA Prepstar for about 6 months now, and I came to them with the huge task of finding out what I was to do with my daughter playing volleyball and how to get her looked at by all of the different schools around the country. Within days after the first CSA Prepstar email shot of her profile, we counted over 45 schools that contacted her, and every one of them was very serious about scholarship money. I don't think we could have gotten that level of interest in my daughter without CSA Prepstar.
My son has been with CSA Prepstar for the last 3 years, and through the whole entire process we've been helped and guided, and that's the reason why we at this point have everything necessary to go to the next level, to the college level, because we've been educated.
Every time I came into the office and my son came into the office, the first question that was asked is, how are your grades? Are you ready to go? Are you a responsible kid? Are you getting your homework done? It is very important that kids understand how important that is and their GPA is to get a college scholarship. Coaches look for this. If there's a kid with a 3.5 GPA and another kid with equal ability with a 3.0 GPA, they're going to take the kid with a 3.5 GPA. These are the things we found out, and that's another thing that really impressed me about Prepstar is their emphasis on the kids' academics.
I didn't know the recruitment process. I didn't know the ins and outs of the NCAA. I didn't know any of the requirements of the NCAA. These guys do this for a living. They do nothing but NCAA recruitment and placement. Trying to do it on my own, I was living with a big headache and a lot of options, not knowing which way to go. After signing up with CSA Prepstar, it was a simple phone call to these guys, a couple of visits, and they actually lead you by the hand and tell you and your child what you have to do, what requirements you have to meet, and what the next step's going to be.
Nobody knew about my son in high school. He got no offers from anybody. We found Prepstar, and here's what happened. My son went to junior college. He got a year of junior college football under his belt. And after that, Prepstar wrote his bio. Prepstar also advised us, and he kept us realistic about what my son's strengths and weaknesses were. My son had an opportunity to work on his weaknesses, improve his body, improve his game. By the time everything came together after my son's freshman year in junior college, and Prepstar's publicity by marketing him throughout the country, we started getting phone calls. My son now has a full scholarship to Norfolk State University. It's a 3-year full ride. He's thrilled.
The end result is my daughter's signed with Rutgers.
My son is actually headed to Cal Berkeley.
My son's name is Michael Bercovici. He is a quarterback at Arizona State University. One of the reasons he is where he is today is because of Prepstar. I would highly recommend CSA Prepstar to any athlete, no matter what sport you're playing, whether it's football, baseball, basketball, hockey, girls or boys, it doesn't matter. There is no one better, I think, in this nation that does what CSA Prepstar does.
With their network and being connected to all the college coaches from across the country the way they are, you couldn't do anything more for your son or daughter to get them to the next level.
Their relationships with these coaches around the country is by far the best recommendation you can get for your student athlete.
I would highly recommend CSA to any student athlete in the country.
This is a terrific business that they have going on, and they're very professional in what they do.
You go over and above your expectations.
They do it right.
Without them, we wouldn't be where we are. And I really appreciate everything they did for us.
We got the right information, it was publicized correctly, and that's why I'm endorsing Prepstar 100%.